Holy shit, shoot yeah boys, we are back again. This is Sunday. It is time for the Taterbuilt Turbo time. We have our Towmater in shop here. I'm not going to do a super detailed video, but wanted to make sure that you guys got a glimpse of some diesel stuff. We haven't been doing this in a while, so we've got the little import motors, getting that little peep peep pop pops. And anyways, you know what I'm saying? So we've got some diesel stuff again. We got Taterbuilt Towmater Turbo here. Is a 62 I believe. Bought it through the Facebook Marketplace. They sound incredible online, so I can't wait to hear what it sounds like on the tow rig. We're just kind of going for a replacement setup. This one has 210,000 miles or something like that on it, and it needs replaced before our next trip due to our last circumstances, which were breaking down on the side of the road and replacing the alternator and tensioner. We've done a water pump recently, CP3, air dog lift pump. This is prior. We bought this truck in a field, and we're just trying to make it a little bit better day by day. So time for the fun stuff. Let's make some steam. Well, after some blood, sweat, and tears, actually there's no tears, there's no blood, just sweat, because
maybe a few choice words.
Fat people, yeah, like. Anyways, we got her done. Shoot yeah, boy. Taterbuilt Turbo in place. We did find, I don't know if you guys run into this. This was a shorter flange. I don't know if they machined this down from the original size here, but we did have to put some washers on the backside to kind of recuperate for the stud and length to make sure the turbo would tighten correctly. But that's it.
Black smoke.
Alright, so here we are, we're back in the shop again. We are going to work on making an intake for the Dodge. This is quite an adventure because I've really wanted to better myself at TIG welding. So this is kind of like the, I've done a lot of little small projects with the TIG, but this is kind of something new. So we got some exhaust projects possibly coming up here. I finally have accrued all the components to do this project, so I'm hopeful that I can complete it and make it look pretty decent. So we are going to start working on that right now. But anyways, here's the idea, is that we're gonna, I've got the new Taterbuilt Turbo on there, and you just can't hear this very much with the stock airbox in here, so we want to do some kind of cleanup here. Don't mind my rusty manifold, but we'll get to that someday. So anyways, I'm gonna cut a good sized pipe out here. We're gonna do the 90, come over here, maybe an extension, just simple air filter setup, and then mount it probably off of like one of these old locations, maybe where the battery box used to be, and then just kind of simple. Get some practice in and just start working towards the future. So I hope you enjoy watching. Well, we got our first cut going. It's almost through. It's actually working pretty good. My chop saw does not fit a 4-inch pipe, so that's why we got the bandsaw. So I got her rigged up. It ain't perfect, but it's about 300 hours useful, so. We got our second cut going there. Gonna get a pie cut going, a little angle action like that, a little straight. Air filter coming down here.
Nice and clean, boy. Island boy.
don't think there was anything in there that was actual sense. So, just doing some practice here before I rip this baby off here. I would say it's always good to practice just a little bit before you start getting after, but I would say doing the back purge and having the high frequency machine now, maybe it's a mental thing, but I feel so much more comfortable than the lift arc. And the back purging, I've already done half, pulled it apart, checked it out. The sugaring on the inside, having it concave anymore, dude, it is non-existent anymore, so I'm super pumped to start working on some more welding projects. All of it is primarily just a ton of prep to make sure that it is perfect. So follow along. I'm not sure what's better than a bunch of pie cuts for some practice, but we're kind of just diving in straight in the deep end. So it ain't turning out too bad. I think it's gonna do exactly what it's supposed to do, and and then the rest is history. So we'll just practice some more and move on to some more projects. So. Got just a few more, and then I'll show you the finished result. Anyways, we got the welds done. I've got some rod that I actually need to grab probably tomorrow night, if I get back to it tomorrow night, and then I can put it in, mount the rod, drill the hole for the intake temp sensor, and then weld that baby in, and then I'll be done. But so far, I'm actually pretty impressed with the work that I've done. I haven't tigged in, let's say, this much in forever. I know I did some practice welds here and there, and I'm not mad about it. Let's put it that way. So check it out. Pretty uniform temperatures, I'd say. It's fucking hot still, so not too bad. I really didn't need to do all the pie cuts, but I thought it would be a good conversation piece to show that I can, in fact, do some TIG welding, and it's just good practice. So, I would probably say in the future, if I was going to build another intake just like this, I would get a prefab 90, and all I'd really need to do is cut one more pie in it to get the angle that I really was after, because I had 2 straights and a 90, and then one more like 15-degree cut. So I don't know, I'm excited to hear what it sounds like. Hey, yo, what's happening? This is the longest intake build to date. It's the first intake build to date, actually. We are finally finishing up. I've got the mounting rod, new design. I've got the bung 2/4 welded, half. And so I'm just gonna finish this up, drill the hole for the bung, and then should be all squared away for version 1 intake Dodge Cummins build. Actually, it's not the, anyways, here we go. Getting better. I think I would say the primarily portion of doing this correctly is just being comfortable with your piece. And I feel like I could do a better job at setting up my workbench for future projects, but having something to maybe clamp the tube in the future, because kind of running the torch and the rod, the filament rod, and having this kind of move around a little bit sometimes kind of screws it up. So I'm pretty sure that I got some good penetration. All the color looks pretty good for heat, and I would say pretty good for step 1 intake project in the books. Let's go put it on. Hard to do this, don't have an extra cameraman, but dude, the sounds of not the stock airbox are wicked on this Taterbuilt turbo. Oh, wait. Pops ain't gonna know what to do. All this noise. One with the window up in hopes that you guys can kind of hear what it sounds like. in cab with the windows up. Let me turn the corner here. I'm holding the camera at the same time as driving. Woo! Shoot that boy! It's freaking awesome! That's a wrap. That is a wrap. Have a good one. Thanks for following along. See ya.